that Jesus arrived in Jerusalem, the adventure almost over. The night he hadn't slept, dreams and premonitions made him tired and emotional, and that's why Jesus wept. He wasn't scared of dying, he made that commitment, fulfilling the old prophecy. His bargain he had kept. He was due some satisfaction, but he was deeply troubled, and that's why Jesus wept. Was this his true destiny, or could he still make changes? Someone else's nightmare into which he'd stepped. Damage, limitation couldn't save the situation, and that's why Jesus wept. In his dreams he saw the crusades, and all the wars that would follow declared in his name. When he thought he'd been direct, love thy neighbor, do not kill, and turn the other cheek, and that's why Jesus wept. He saw the Inquisition and the burning of the saints, the conversion of the innocents he swore he would protect. He saw them bless the bomb when it dropped on Hiroshima, and that's why Jesus wept. Though Peter would betray him, made him the rock on which he'd built his church to sort of keep him in his debt. A man about to die is allowed some confusion, and that's why Jesus wept. He thought about his disciples, especially of Judas, the job that was ordained for him and the reward he'd collect. Saw him in the tree with the silver coins around him, and that's why Jesus wept. Then he thought about the good times when he turned the tables over, chastised the money lenders, and he earned the boys' respect. He was proud of godly anger, but ashamed of manly temper, and that's why Jesus wept. Rumors started flying about water into wine, and sight to the blind, and that he'd even raise the dead. The biggest miracle was that everyone believed it, and that's why Jesus wept. Then he used on human nature, how fickle were the public, so ready to accept him, so quick now to reject. Where were the 5,000 he fed with loaves and fishes, and that's why Jesus wept. In his dream he saw a garden with all his friends asleep, and he walked away the hours until the morning crept. He wondered, would the nails hurt? Would he be man enough? And that's why Jesus wept. Was he supposed to bear it like a man or like a god would? Tears filled their weakness and their strength by their effect. They be viewed as compassion or failure and self-pity, and that's why Jesus wept. Then he saw his houses burning on both sides of a border, and saw the guiltless suffer with the guilty and the rest. When they called his name, knew he could not help them, and that's why Jesus wept. And he saw 2 armies marching, and he heard their crucifixes reduced to superstitious muted jangling round their necks. He heard his name intoned as they buried their companions, and that's why Jesus wept. Then he thought about his mother and the stories she had told him, who filled his dreams with angels, put voices in his head, and the scent of pine trees made him think of dear old Joseph.